Check in and see the conclusion of that race. We just saw the countdown to the start of the swimming finals here at Tollcross, and we get underway with the men's 200 butterfly. Grant Irvine, Mitch Pratt and Daniel Tranter all featuring in this one for Australia, as we welcome our commentators Nicole Livingston and Lockie Reed. Good calling, guys.
Thanks very much, Matt. And beautiful timing from you, because Grant Irvine is the first of the Aussies to walk out onto pool deck for the men's 200-metre butterfly, and another Aussie coming your way as well, Nicole.
Daniel Tranter. So Grant Irvine, the Australian champion. Daniel finished third in the 200 metres butterfly, better known as an IM swimmer, but is a very handy 200 flyer.
Joseph Schooling from Singapore.
Singapore record holder for the 50, 100 and 200. Mitch Pratt making debut for Australia. One of three swimmers from the Casey Tigersharks down in Cranbourne in Victoria. Ben Hiddleston is his coach.
Sebastian Rousseau from South Africa. We've heard his name and yelled his name quite a bit throughout this competition.
Training partner of Ryan Lochte down at the University of Florida. Here he is, the Olympic champion, Chad le Clos, defending champion at the Commonwealth Games.
Sitting in lane number 5 as well, and in lane number 4 it's a Scot. And he looks like a Scottish laddie. His name's Cameron Brodie. He's exactly what you would call a Scot, wouldn't he?
Although we should say that Scotland is very diverse these days.
Yeah. It's the men's 200 butterfly. A real strong field, and 3 Aussies.
Cameron Brodie, the man with 2 first names. Cameron Brodie said that he wants to do the same as he's seen some of his teammates do in the last couple of days, come out of nowhere like Ross Murdoch and be the Commonwealth champion. He has to get past the Olympic champion, though, a man that has a best time of 1:52.
Irvine in 1 for Australia. Pratt in 6, and Tranter in the green and gold for Australia. So 6, 7 and 1. They're the lanes to look out for. This race is seen as a bit of a lottery. Le Clos dropped the IMs to be fresh for a gold medal charge, and he's certainly doing that in the first 25 metres.
Well, Chad le Clos, as you see, the first of the green caps, underwater with him as well. He has a beautiful technique, nice high elbows as he grabs the water. Nice and relaxed as well. One thing he does do is he looks around a lot. Coaches tell swimmers not to do that, that it's distracting, but he makes sure that he uses that as motivation. Our boy Grant Irvine is out in first place, over in lane number 1. A great way for him to swim. A lane is a lane in the final. Doesn't matter where you are. Grant has a great personal best time, so he does have an opportunity to swim fast here.
And we spoke before this race, and I said, who do you give a real chance to? And you said Grant Irvine, and it's an encouraging start. Although at the moment, the South Africans are really taking him on. Rousseau is in the green. How will they turn? Irvine in first, Rousseau in second, and then le Clos. Say that quickly. First, second and third, the Aussies, and then South Africa, but it's starting to rev up now.
So you really got to put the foot down here in the third 50 metres of a 200, particularly 200 fly. The body starts to question whether or not you've done the work, whether or not you're feeling okay. Grant Irvine is doing a fantastic job in lane 1. Here comes Chad le Clos. He's trying, and the local boy, Cameron Brodie, is being cheered on. I think Rousseau will start to fatigue. He will fatigue in the final stages, I think.
The first race of the finals tonight, and at the moment it's an Aussie, but he's being fought now with le Clos. That's the man looking over to his side. He feels pretty confident. Irvine, has he got one more in him to come?
Le Clos just had a quick look across. I don't think he can see lane 1, and Grant's starting to fatigue in lane 1.
Can Grant hold on for some sort of medal? Because it looks like le Clos the man that's going to get to the gold medal line. Oh, what a finish this is going to be for second and third. He gets seconds. Irvine with a second and a games record for Chad.
Well done, Chad le Clos. 1:55.07, a games record. Well off his 1:52.96 that he swam at the London Olympic Games. It's not about the time, though. It's about racing the race, winning the gold medal for this man.
The Phelps Slayer, they call him. We all remember 2012. And what a race from Grant Irvine. He was a real chance, wasn't he, with 50 to go. And, of course, the game's record, Nicole, has now been broken in the last 4 finals of Commonwealth Games. 4 straight, each final since 2002.
He took a big look. Leclos closest to you, a big look across. He knew that he had Rousseau there, and I think he probably could see on the underwater that Grant was across in lane number 1. It's just intriguing to see how much he looks around, how much he uses it. Great celebrations. Grant Irvine, second place from lane number 1, gave it everything he had, gave himself the best opportunity to be on the dais, but to steal it from lane 1. A good swim by him.
Something about this man from South Africa. Just got an aura about him, and the fans would have been just rapt to see him perform in front of them. Leclos with a Games record from South Africa. Grant Irvine, we can be proud of his performance, a silver medal, and Rousseau from South Africa. So he split the South Africans, which is Knight, Pratt and Tranter finished 5th and 6th.